Hello there, and welcome back to another episode of Daily Magic. My name is SlytherinKnight, and I'm so happy you could join me. Today's daily is to cast 20 white or green spells, nice and easy, and pretty fortuitous seeing as how we have a Selesnya Landfall deck to try out. This one seems kind of interesting. It's a landfall deck that has green in it that isn't using Tifa. It's actually using Sazh. I'm gonna say Sazh from now on. Just Sazh Katzroy, where whenever he enters, you may search your library for a bird or basic land card, reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle. Whenever he attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature, then double the number of +1/+1 counters on that creature. That can get kind of devastating with some of these cards. But yeah, he is the main card, along with Chocobo Racetrack. Landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, create a 2/2 green bird creature token with whenever a land you control enters. This token gets +1/+0 until end of turn. So the kind of the basic idea, along with Felidar Retreat, is to make a lot of bird and cat creature tokens. And occasionally use the put counters on each creature you control. Each creature you control, these creatures gain vigilance until end of turn. And typically, if you have Traveling Chocobo on the field, all of this is going to trigger twice, which is kind of insane. So you see the basic idea here. Going over everything else, Llanowar Elves, Intrepid Paleontologist, both of those are ramp to try to get the Chocobo and Felidar out quicker. Get Lost, Sheltered by Ghost are removal. Lumbering Worldwagon is a great way of getting additional land on the field to get additional triggers. Storm Slayers creating tokens and can make everything fly to go for the kill. Very nice. Overlord of the Hauntwoods, send it in for its impending. You create a land that is any color, and whenever it attacks, it's creating more land, so triggering things. You get the idea. This, just like looking at all the mechanics here, they're all very simple. It's very simple and not a whole lot of thinking involved, to be completely honest. So it should be interesting. I can see a lot of this getting really out of hand, but you got to get to that point is the problem. So let's see if we can get there. Really, I'm just hoping for some better matches than what we've had for the last week or so. But you never know. This is I'm recording this on during the last full week of the Final Fantasy release season, I guess. Yeah, season. About 8 or 9 days from now, we get Edges of Eternity gets released. So let's see. We're probably gonna do Hushwood into Llanowar Elf, Plains into Lumbering Worldwagon, just to start getting that going, because we don't have anything that Traveling Chocobo can benefit is the problem. So because that's the thing, you kind of have to keep your Traveling Chocobo in reserve, because if you don't, and it gets killed pretty quickly, not great. Alright. I can actually throw out Elspeth next. Okay, yeah, this is a discard. If I can get rid of that Mako, that'd be good, but doesn't seem to be the case at the moment. Let's go ahead and actually, let's do this. We're just gonna send it out for its full. The idea here, trying to get as much damage as quickly as we can, is what I'm trying to do here. If I could get a way to remove you, that would be great. Ah, they're going to keep him for now. Probably a good idea. So the only problem here is I can't send you out because I need to crew 4. I could still do that, but let's do... I'm going to create the tokens. Trying to decide will they double block? I don't think so. I don't think they would double block here. Because if they do, they lose their 2 creatures. Yeah. Well, no, they'd lose one of them. Glacial Dragon. That can only do 3 damage, so they can't take out my Overlord. Okay. No, that's fair. That's fair. Only problem is... I win here. Because I can play Traveling Chocobo, tap things to get it out, use that to give it flying, and then that's game. I just need to have four power total to be able to get it out in the field. Fair. Let's go ahead and do this. And there we go. I didn't have to give it flying since they did go for the attack and they were completely tapped. But part of me just kind of wanted to show that even if they hadn't attacked, it wouldn't have helped. I don't know. I wanted to finish the combo. You know what I mean? But anyway, that first match, pretty good. That felt pretty good. And Izzet Discard can be kind of difficult to play against. I know I had a deck for it that I kind of ended up replacing with my Spellslinger VV deck, but anyway, so far not too bad, not too bad. Another duress, really? That's unfortunate. Let me guess. Another thing to force me to discard. Yep, Elspeth. Oh, thank you. Let's go with, I need a, yeah, I guess Traveling Chocobo is really the only bird in this deck, so they'll definitely get rid of that, so it's really not that big a deal. Not what I was expecting. So I could just send this one out for its cost. Yeah, let's just do that. Now, putting on target creature, then double. Okay. Yeah. I was wanting to make sure I could target himself. Yeah. Shelter. Let me guess. Overlord? Ah, okay, good choice. And your ward is discard a card. Give yourself a bit of health. Nicely done, nicely done. Could use a removal. That's not what I was hoping for. That is definitely something. Wait, what? Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I forget that. I forgot for a second that Shelter by Ghost gives Ward 2. I forgot that for a second. Alright, they did not see a way out of it. I will take it. Yeah, we were pretty set up there. Like, pretty ridiculously. That was awesome. But yeah, that, I believe, is gonna do it. 2 matches, 2 wins. I'm happy. We finally broke our losing streak. I'm definitely a lot happier. But anyway, if you enjoyed this episode, which I do sincerely hope you did, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button down below. And if you do happen to be new to the channel, hello, welcome, and please do consider subscribing. And to stay up to date for whenever new content is released, don't forget to hit that bell icon after you subscribe. But other than that, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you all next time.